Shantae C, and we're checking in for another 10 things. It's Wednesday, and I'm chilling with my homegirl.
Nia, what's up? It's another Wednesday. We're back here in the building. And
Sort of, kind of.
sort of kinda, we look a little different tonight, but hey, we're here.
We
But
are
we're gonna
here.
get into some tea and some things. We are gonna shout
Yes.
out, we don't have our little tea mugs, but we're gonna shout out our sponsor, Lucky Coin. You got a small business you want to grow, hit us up and we will plug you. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. So, what is going on this week in the world of entertainment, girl?
A lot.
Oh,
A lot. But well, we are going. Okay, so I don't know if y'all saw it, but it was great. It was very epic. I loved it.
okay.
But Lotto, she came out and performed with the ladies of TLC.
Oh,
She Yeah, for the iHeart Radio Music Awards. She did Left Eye's part in Waterfalls, and I thought she did a really good
oh,
job.
I love that song.
I
Okay,
mean,
so I
she
have to
just
go back and
came
watch
out
it.
flowing, and it was like good. So congrats to her, because I mean, that's a classic song she got to
It
perform
is. It
with the
is.
classic ladies.
I
Yeah,
know. She's had a
they.
lot of good collaborations lately too. Cause she got
Mm-hmm.
one of my favorite new Usher songs, A Town Girl.
Oh yeah, that's a
And
good
she
one.
is also featured on that. So yes, I'm loving Lotto right about now.
Yes. So you gotta go watch it.
I definitely
I
will.
thought they were amazing. I thought they did great. Of course, the blogs. They didn't come for you, Lotto, but they started coming a little bit for
Who, T-Boz?
yeah, her voice was a little different. I mean, but she's older and your voice changes as you get older. I mean, sometimes shockingly, my doctor will tell me, who I have to talk all day for work, but she'll tell me like just drink hot tea and do like a voice rest, like
Yeah.
chill, don't talk.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah. So um I thought they still did a great job. I thought T-Boz did a great job. Her solo. I mean, you can hear a
Listen,
difference in
haters are going to hate.
yes, for sure. And
Like,
Lotto came out and I thought she did a fantastic job. She was so good.
well, I can't wait to see it. I will definitely be checking that out. So it's on iHeartRadio. It was an iHeartRadio music awards?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna check it out.
So
I'm gonna check it out.
so very good. Definitely check that out. And congrats to our girl Beyonce. Again, she surprises us and kill it and dropped a whole country Carter
Country.
album.
Have you
We
listened to
thought we
it?
just had a little song and we was liking the song. She dropped an album and congrats. She had some big supporters behind her. Um, Collabing with her, Dolly Parton, Willie Nelson, some big country singers, you know, welcomed her with open arms and collabed with her. And I haven't heard the whole album yet, but um, this ain't Texas done grew on me.
Well, one thing I can tell you is, and this is what is so irritating to me, it's like music is music is music. Like, anybody can make any type of music they want. I don't understand why she has to get approval to make this quote unquote album. If she want to make a freaking heavy metal album, whose business is it? As long as her fans support her, what is the problem?
Right, for sure. And
It
a
just makes me
few
sick.
people
These
say,
people.
I've heard a few people say that this is actually one of their favorite Beyonce albums. Like I said,
Now I ain't
I
gonna go that
haven't heard,
far.
yeah, I know.
I ain't gonna go that far, but
But I haven't heard the whole album, but I mean, she did it. She did something different. She don't care what people say, think, whatever. I did watch an interview with her, and before she dropped her single,
mm,
um, "The Country Zone," um, she had she was on a plane with her cousin, and they
Uh-huh.
dropped it, and she was just nervous the whole time. She was like, "Oh God, what's gonna happen once I land? Because I just released this."
Well, I
So,
mean, again, my whole thing is who cares what genre it is? Because I feel like even though there's a genre, right, that she's quote unquote trying to do, I feel like it still sounds like a Beyonce song. She still got the harmonies. It's like no different. I feel like the only thing that's different about it is the beat.
right,
But it's not like she's singing it any differently. It's not like she's straying from her Beyonce brand. You know what I mean?
right,
She's
right, for
like
sure.
doing she's like doing it in her Beyonce kind of way. So I really don't feel like this is that big of a deal. Like they're really trying to make it more than what it is. Like
Right, I know. And then all this, oh, we're not gonna play the country songs, and she's not a country singer, and blah blah blah. I mean, she's
she
exploring
definitely country.
it. She
So
got hot sauce in her bag. Swag.
have y'all never heard her have a conversation? Have you never heard her voice? She is definitely country. She definitely tenant Texas bred.
Hey,
That baby is from she ain't from the South, but she's country. So let's
okay.
just keep
Well,
it 100.
Texas is the South, isn't it? Yeah, yeah.
If you from Alabama, you ain't gonna say she from the South. So it's a little different.
Some people don't consider Georgia the South. I'm like, what? Georgia? I can take
Oh,
you to some
as
country ass
long as there
shit.
was slaves, it was the South.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can take you to some country ass shit in Georgia, and you better make sure it ain't hunting season. Hello.
Exactly. We the dirty, dirty South. Come on now.
Lord, Lord. And then, yeah, so congrats to Beyonce, congrats to Lotto. I think they all, B been doing big things. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know that I'll go see her whole country concert, but I
No.
mean, they can play a little. The thing about Beyonce, they're making us listen to it. They play on the hip hop station, the country song.
Girl. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. So what's going on with your boy, Puff Daddy?
Well, okay, so Puff Daddy is all a hot mess, but even a hotter mess. So we know that 50 gonna get in it. And he can't keep his mouth closed. And he gonna say what he gonna say. And he ain't gonna sugarcoat it. And he gonna air the dirty laundry. Well,
And he don't care. And he
He
don't
done
care.
pissed Stevie J off because now Stevie J wants to fight 50 Cent. So,
You lying.
oh God, I can't
Girl,
make this stuff
them
up.
two old ass men, what they gonna be doing? They gonna be fighting
So
each other.
Stevie J, so 50 said what he said. He said, Diddy been banging Stevie J or whatever he said. So Stevie J has went to social media live and called out 50 Cent. And he said, since you always want to do a rant on the internet, let's
Oh.
just fight. Let's box. Let's fight live on the internet. He said, come outside and play, Curtis. Come on, Curtis.
And so what did 50 have to say? Because I know he said something.
I have not caught the 50 comeback, but I know that 50 ain't scared of Stevie J. Now
So this
50,
what gonna happen. Let me
50
tell you
got
what's gonna
lots
happen.
to lose. I don't know if he's gonna want to go fighting live on the internet, but his mouth is enough.
First of all, 50 Cent gonna go rent out some place that's a boxing place, and he gonna be standing in the middle of the ring like,
For
come
sure.
on, 50. Come on. I got to see your response. I'm salivating now.
And I'm sure that he's responded by now. I'm sure. I gotta go digging.
Oh my. See,
But the fact
every
that
time I
Stevie
get
J,
on
he
this,
pissed him off enough. Stevie J want to fight. He's talking about hands.
first of all, I am thoroughly entertained every time you come up with these crazy ass stories. So thank you. We got
I
any more
believe
celebrity tea? Or we jumping into our
for
topic?
somebody to want to call you out and want to fight you at 50 something years old, you done
Girl, they
missed
gonna
it.
be sweating after the first swing.
Girl, look, listen. That fight, can Vegas take it and let us bet? Can we bet?
Girl, girl, because I think when we seen 50 at the Super Bowl, not this year that passed, but the last year with Riri, he was looking a little meaty.
Yeah, but I think he got some of that off of him now. He looks pretty good.
Look, he was looking a little chubby. Chubby McChubsters over there.
Lord.
Look, let me
But
not say too much because I need you coming after me, 50. I don't need
yeah,
them kind of
50. Don't
problems,
don't
okay?
come. Don't come for Shantae
Don't
50.
don't come for me because I did not send for you, baby.
Just go fight Stevie J because we want to see it.
We want to see it. We here for it. Oh my
Lord,
God.
and the Diddy mess is still just a hotmess.com. It's a crazy.
Oh my God. So we gonna keep y'all updated on that Puff Daddy story. I'm waiting for you to give me the updates so that I can laugh. Okay.
Yeah, well, listen, good Lord.
Listen. All right, so we're gonna jump on into our topic. So if you are a high dollar paid employee, do you let some shit at work slide? For instance, if you're making 200,000, $300,000, right? And your boss come out of his neck sideways, do you just like let it roll over your shoulder and just kind of go the opposite way because you like, I'm only trying to get fired. That was a little disrespectful, but I'm gonna go ahead and let it slide. I got to know. I
So
just want to know.
I think so. I think that you know that for sure, there become a point where you have to say, I'm making my coins, I'm making my money, I'm good. So I'm a just let this go. Like whatever. You know, instead of fighting every single battle, to one of those battles could actually, be the smallest battle that gets you out the door because it's just always a battle.
So, y'all know me, and I can be super petty. So, I don't know if I'm gonna let the shit slide. I'm gonna be honest with you. I might be giving you, so I may not just snap off, but I'm definitely gonna give you the side eye. And I'm definitely gonna regress into myself. You're not gonna get the
Okay.
full, you're not gonna get the full Shantae experience, right? So I may not lash out by cursing you out, but I'm gonna take other things away from you so that you know my energy is different. You know?
Okay.
So, it could be like, okay, you said something to me. It was kind of so, and the thing is, it's not like I'm gonna do it on the first time. On the first time, I'd be like, dang. I might make like a little comment that might it let you know that I kind of didn't like it, like what you said, and then if it continues to persist, you are not meeting my needs as an individual. So now I have to digress from you. I can't just play fake nice. I can't do it. I ain't no fake girl. I can't do
But is it being fake to just ignore? You know what I mean?
I mean, I can't just ignore and pretend like everything is okay though.
But just because you ignore somebody doesn't mean that everything is okay. It just means like
But
you
you
know.
have to interact with them. So then when you interact, how are you acting? Are you still nice to them? Are you still, hey, how you doing? And
I think you can interact with people in a professional setting, in a professional way,
right.
without
So
having to
I
be
agree.
nasty. You know
I
what I
agree
mean?
with that. I agree with that. So if we're all good on good terms, I'm gonna be like, oh hey, how you doing? Da, da, da. If we're not on good terms and I have to communicate with you, it's gonna be like, good morning. Yes, I'm okay. It ain't gonna be, hey, how you doing? It ain't gonna be all of that.
Okay.
It's it's,
Well, I
it's
mean,
gonna it's gonna be very monotone.
that's
And
fine.
it's
I
gonna
think to
be
each its own. But I do think that when you reach a certain level, you have to start to think about yourself and not the bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, you, when you reach a certain level, because it just takes so much energy out of you to, I don't like this person and I don't like my boss or whatever, to to give that energy to be nasty. So I mean,
well, and
I
see, for me, it takes more energy to be fake. It takes less energy for me to be my natural self, which is not necessarily being ugly. It's just not giving you all of my
yeah, well,
energy.
being your natural self, that's fine.
Yeah, it's just like it's kind of like, okay, I don't really mess with you like that. I'm gonna be cordial, but I'm not gonna be overly friendly. That's what I mean. Like I feel
Right,
like,
yeah, well, for sure.
yeah,
And if your personality is not overly friendly, I think that just being your natural self, it takes nothing out of you. Hey, how you
right,
doing?
right. They just get mad when they see you being overly friendly to somebody else.
Who cares?
Hey,
Who cares?
listen.
But I have seen people, I've seen people that make, 250,000 a year, 300 and something a year. But because they're in this constant battle at work, I've seen them like lose their job over stupid shit, just because, I mean, I'm not saying let things slide, but kind of like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Like,
I think
I pick
for
my
me,
battles.
and that's what I was
I
gonna
pick
say.
my
I think
battles. I
it
don't go
just
after and attack and battle everything. You know what I mean?
right,
Like, whether I
right.
think it's right or wrong, and if it's my business or not, and if, whatever, I just do my job.
Yeah, I really think it depends on the situation. One thing, that I've come to learn about myself is I don't particularly like to be at a place where it's too political. Like it's too, oh, I got a smile on your face. Like I don't like that. Like just let me do my work. Let me excel the best that I can, but don't expect, like, I don't want to be a part of the clique, if you will. Like, just let me do my work and let me prove why I should be here. I'm proving why with how my work is, my work ethic. Like, don't base it on my how friendly I am one way or the other. That's one thing that I've learned about myself.
Right. Well, no, definitely. I could understand that and respect that. And, like, even the thing for me, when I've worked in, some very high paying jobs, I never really, I went to work, did my job, and then, I have my friends outside of work or whatever. So it was never, I have to be in the in crowd or whatever, but I've always set those standards from the beginning. I didn't hang with you, kiki with you, tell you secrets, you tell me secrets. We go out, we tell all the secrets we know, and there's a bunch of beef in the office. I always set myself up when I'm in these high paying positions to do my job, and then I keep my personal life personal. And I've always been
Hmm.
that way. you know, like it's just how I've always been, between work and, even living. Like, even, I mean, even in my neighborhood, everybody, we all built our house from the ground up. We all know how much a person needs to be making in order to be in these homes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not all key neighborly. I am friends with
You have
one
some
neighbor.
friends in the neighborhood, but it's not like
I'm
you
friends
ever
with
you
one neighbor. I'm friends with one neighbor. I don't even know the other people's name, but that's how I move. You know what I mean? So it just I don't be, the one neighbor I'm friends with, she can call me and tell me every single thing about the neighborhood. I don't know nobody because not that I'm rude and nasty, but I just, you know,
that's
especially
not your
at
cup of
work,
tea.
especially at work in my professional settings. Um, that's my professional settings where I lay my head. You know what I mean? And that's you know a private thing for me. And so I've just always been that way. And so I'm always well respected at work. Because of that. Because I don't. And I'm not saying I go to work and be rude. Do I bring treats? Yeah. Do I be nice?
And
Yeah.
and and y'all don't let Nia fool you. She's one of the nicest people you can meet at work, okay?
No, I mean
Don't
for
let her
sure.
fool you.
For sure. I bring treats, I bring things to work, I bring treats or whatever. But the way I make my money is, you know, I find that people like like you said, don't get mad because I'm being overly nice to this people. I've seen people to where they're being overly nice just to show the person but I just don't never be, and so I'm just nice to everybody. Do people probably not like me? Sure. But do I know or care? I don't. Just like if you unfollow me on social media, I don't know and I don't care.
Not the
It doesn't affect me.
unfollow.
It doesn't
Not the
affect me at
unfollow.
all because I don't even know. I don't even care
Me either.
because I haven't put that much energy into what you got going on. I do a great job. I do my job. I make my money. That's what I'm here for. And
So
all
so
the other shit could whatever. But yeah, I do
so
let
the
things
moral
slide
of the
because of
story.
the income.
So the moral of the story here is Nia gonna let that shit slide.
Yeah, I let a lot of shit slide.
She gonna let it slide. The moral of the story on Shantae's side is I might let a few things slide, but you ain't gonna just keep disrespecting or doing something that I don't particularly care for without me speaking on it. And I don't got to be rude about it, but I think that a level of respect starts when you let people know when they are not respecting you in the manner in which you desire to be respected. And it doesn't have to be an ugly conversation for you to do that.
Well, for sure, for sure, absolutely. So,
It's
I
gonna
mean,
it's
of course, I'm not gonna let somebody just rudely disrespect me, but I never,
well, you pick and choose your battles. And I do as
right?
well,
I never
but
really get into that to where I have to go there.
yeah,
I
and
pick and
so
choose my battles.
I think so in our professions we're both a little different. So on Nia's side, she may not deal with so many corporate people inside of the company. She deals with more outside of the company individuals. So I think that probably is the difference because everybody I deal with is inside of the company
Internal,
versus
yeah,
versus being a client of the company.
right, right. I mostly deal with clients of the company, and
Where I
then
deal with the people within the company. So it's like, no, you're not gonna say too many slick things to me, okay?
yeah,
Whereas if I was dealing with clients, it probably would be different. I might let some things slide because it's like, okay, I'm trying to get you to pay us. versus versus okay, we're just dealing with each other, we're dealing with something, a project together or something like that. So no, you're no better than me, you're not going to talk to me any kind of way. However, I might let one or two things, maybe three, but that's it.
Well, okay, so let me ask this question. Bless
Excuse
you.
me.
Let me ask this question because I've asked, like I said, I know some people that was in high six-figure positions, making 250, 300,000, or whatever, and I've asked them after the point of termination. Now they are where they are, and I said, do you think that do you wish that you would have not been in some of those battles, just let some of that stuff just go because it wasn't that important anyway? And they told me, yeah.
I probably would disagree because a lot of times when you're at when you're at that level and you're getting paid that much money, you get severances. And a lot of the times it's like a year's worth. So it ain't that serious if you know how to negotiate properly. And so now I'm just getting paid to sit around to do nothing while I go find me another job making the same amount because I ain't gonna go down because I've already got the qualifications. So I don't know. I just got a year bump in bonus. So
Yeah, I mean, I feel you. I
I
feel you.
mean,
But I do think
I,
that, I mean, I'm not saying be no punk or nothing like that or let people blatantly disrespect you. But I think that, like some stupid shit that just really don't matter. It's
and yeah, and that's what I
not
say.
going
You
to affect
gotta,
you in a positive or a negative way, whatever. Don't feed into it. I just, whatever.
yeah, and I think you definitely have to pick and choose. And but I will say that as Black women, as we get higher up in the ladder, people try you a whole lot more because they don't feel like you're supposed to be there. And so it could be the way I wore my hair that day that you didn't like. It could have been the way that I was doing my hand like this that you didn't like. It could have been the way that I sort of kind of rolled my neck when I said whatever it was I said. And so all of these things you're not going to diminish who I am to make yourself feel more comfortable. No, I'm sorry. And so if that's the consequence that you have to suffer at some, if you stand for nothing, you fall for everything. That's how I feel.
Yeah, for sure. But
But that's not to say that you got to fight every battle. That's just to say when you decide you want to fight the battle, just make sure it's worth fighting for.
yeah, for sure.
So
For
we
sure.
got 2 minutes left. Do you have a 2 minute tip for us, sis?
I do. And I gave it to you guys the other day, but we're going to reiterate this thing. Let me grab it.
Listen, she
Let
getting
me,
up, walking away. This should be
yes,
interesting.
because I want y'all to see it. Because we talked about it, right?
Oh,
Amazing. $11 on
okay.
Amazon. Okay. Have my water. So I'm drinking way more water. Yep. Today I did a cucumber. So I did a
Oh, she got
so
it
it's
in there. That look good.
the aqua fruit, right? So I did cucumber lime today. Yesterday I stayed refreshed with strawberry kiwi. Just
Ooh.
natural sweetener in the water. And I found myself drinking more water. And like I said, you can infuse your vodka or whatever.
Oh Lord.
You can do other things with it, but this is amazing. Okay, and you spill proof. You can bring it with you wherever you go. Easy down in a cup holder, but it'll give you, And I think it's great for kids too, because it's
Yeah.
fun. It's something fun, but it just all go in there and you put your fruit in here, drop
Oh,
it
that's
down in the
super
water.
simple. Yeah.
Isn't it super cool? I love this thing. And it's healthy. I'm drinking more water. $11. So if you just want to add a little flavor to your water or infuse, you're going to be having drinks for the weekend, infuse your tequila or your vodka, then you don't have to put all that extra sugar in it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
So
you can
that's
just go natural.
that's
So yes,
definitely
I told you
great.
guys once I got it, I would share it with you. There you go.
So now
Mine
she
is
over
called
here
the
drinking.
aqua fruit, and they have a thermos. This is the thermos, but they have the a pitcher also, because some people
Oh,
like to make a whole pitcher and put it in the refrigerator, but this works for me because I can just take it to go. I love this thing.
oh.
I don't have the lid on right, guys,
She
because
don't
I'm
got the lid
rushing.
all right. Well, that's
I
our
know I
time,
just say this.
guys.
But yes, that's our time. We'll see you guys next Wednesday. Same time, same place. If y'all have any questions, concerns, or a topic you'd like to discuss, you can hit us up at.
TN Thangs, THANGZ at gmail.com.
All right.
And we
We'll
will
see you
see you
next
next
Wednesday.
week.
Peace.
Peace.